Social media and YouTube is often a platform to celebrate success, to share your achievement, to present to the world how great you're doing and all this. And today I want to do the exact opposite and share an epic failure and what I think might be a good lesson for me and for you.
Welcome to a new episode of Joe Mogul. And new Joe Mogul videos are available every Wednesday morning. So brighten up your life and tickle your smarts. Hit the subscribe button below and I will be sure to keep you on your toes.
So about 7 months ago, I purchased another house in Cleveland. And to be honest, I had the feeling that this is probably the best deal I've done so far. On paper, that was supposed to be the best deal so far. It was a house in a good neighborhood. All the numbers was like, ooh, a little bit more renovation, but I'm stepping up and I'm like already thinking about, okay, this is going to be like a turnaround of about 60 to 90 days. So it will allow me to have another 2 flips in the same year. It's going to be a great year. And you know, my vision and my hopes and my plans are racing way faster than I should have done. Here I am, 7 months later, realizing that that's not only it's not the best deal I've ever done, it is a complete disaster. How does that happen? I mean, this is not the first time I'm doing it. I did 6 or 7 flips in the same city with the same contractor. So you would think I have some sort of network that reduce the risk and make it a little bit more moderate. However, this taught me the most important lesson of all, that even if you did your calculation right, even if you have an experience, and I'm not by any mean want to say that I'm very experienced, 6 or 7 is, but I'm not a newbie. It's not the first time I'm doing it. So you would expect me to understand and realize and knows what are the risks and kind of like avoid them. Yet I couldn't see what's happening. The contractor that I worked for 2 years didn't deliver, and after 2-3 months when he asked for another deposit, I realized something is not right. Probably not related to this house. He may have issues in another problem. As contractors often do, when they are in a mess with one project, they try to compensate, they try to work around with another one. And I had to put a stop onto that. I lost money. He left. It turns out that the estimates he gave me, around $50,000 to renovate this specific house, was way lower than what this house needs. And the more I look into that and the more contractors, I realize that if I'm lucky, I would end up with like 100,000. So the renovation budget. So it ballooned to something completely different. The electric system that was supposed to be okay, or minor changes or whatever, now it's like a whole rewiring of the house, plumbing, all kind of line items that was not supposed to be an issue in this house turn out to be an issue. The driveway, so many things, so many factors. And basically, what I'm realizing now is that there are so many components, so many little things that I could not see and I cannot control, that are a part of this whatever art or area that calls flipping houses. The market change, the US dollar, Canadian dollar change. The contractor has issues. The house itself has issues. So it's so many things that some of them I can control, some of them, no matter what, no matter how hard I would look, I wouldn't see. And it's basically a hit and miss. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And if you do it enough, you will lose sometimes. And this is, realizing, accepting defeat is my most important lesson, because I was trying to, oh no, I don't want to lose this. I will try this. I will try to make a shortcut. And now I'm realizing there is no way. I need to admit and to accept the fact that this is a failure, and to deal with it, to understand that I'm going to lose money on this project, and I need to accept it and move on. And there is where Sir Winston Churchill comes for my help with his unbelievable quote that success is basically moving from failure to failure, keeping the same level of enthusiasm, more or less. That's what he said. And this is so true. And this is the best lesson I can take from that, and I think any of you. And it's not just about flipping houses, and it's not just about financial freedom, and not just about real estate investing. It's probably true to any kind of business entrepreneur, or trying something new, or trying to achieve your goals. It's a hit and miss, and not always we can predict or control. And sometimes the best thing is accept defeat, keep your level of enthusiasm, and move on, move on, move on. Don't stop. And don't get this failure, shut you down and bring your energy down and bring your hope down and divert you from your goal that you set. Because this is just one failure, on the way to make your dream, to make your goal happen. And this is how I'm trying to do that. And next time I'm going to be in Cleveland, I'm going to give you an update of what's going on with this epic failure. Adios. If you enjoyed the video you just saw, hit the subscribe button below. Even if you think the video you just saw is a complete garbage, hit the subscribe button below. Because who knows, maybe next week it's gonna be much better. I would love to hear your feedback, and I would love to know if you have any ideas for future topics you want me to discuss. Let me know. And don't forget to check the Joe Mogul website, because Joe Mogul website has videos that may put a smile on your face, maybe provoke a new idea in your head, and maybe inspire you to work towards your financial freedom. Because remember, every big dream starts with a small step, and that small step can start with a little tip on the Joe Mogul video on Wednesday morning. Ah! Yeah. Look at this beauty.